So it's that time of year again. We'll do a quick little video on throwing these chains on the plow truck. It's winter here in Maine. We're Christmas Eve, so we're getting late into the season. But these are going to be what they call a triple chain for dual wheels. So we'll just do a quick little how-to on to throw these on. First thing you're going to want to do is lay them flat on the ground. Hey, we have the advantage of being able to bring it into the garage, and I've jacked this up a little bit so I can slide it on. But if you don't have that, you can lay the chains out flat on top of it and drive onto it. I just like jacking it up and getting these on right now. Just helps get them tighter than if you were to try to put them on flat on the ground there. Near impossible to get good and tight the first shot if you're driving onto them, so this works better for us. First thing we'll do is pull them tight. Make sure all the lengths are laid out flat. Okay, and we'll slide it under. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, we're going to come over the top and I'm going to hook up the center section because that's the hardest one to get in. It's down in between the tires. We've got a hook that needs to go on, and then I shackle all my... So we're going to flip these chains up over. So that's our center hook. They just clip on, and this is our shackle up in here. So I've had the advantage of hooking these up before, so I know where the hooks go. Behind that one. Hi, Layla. I know, you're a big helper. I know, you're a big helper. So I get that shackle tight by hand, and then I just make sure it's good and tight. I have had them pop out in the past. So there's the center section. Next I'm going to do the inside, and then I'll come out and do the outside. Doing the inside first because it's harder to fight with it in there than it is to fight out here when we start beating on it.
The chain.
We'll get the shackle on after.
Okay.
Middle's hooked up, back's hooked up. Now we'll fight this outer side. I do this one last because it takes a lot of thumping and beating to get that cam to lock down on there. So this is what our cam looks like. So find your last link, slide the excess chain back behind it, and that cam's going to come up through. So that's kind of loose. I'm going to take a crossbar off and get us one more link this year. I think they stretched just enough over last year that they're going to be too loose for that cam. So you'll get to see moving a crossbar today. So the crossbars are these bars that go across. And every year that we use these chains stretch just a little bit. So the only way to get these tight on the tires so they don't eat the treads up is to move a crossbar back. So the way we do that is you need this special tool. This opens them up, this crimps them. These have a rounded hook that come around and then hook back into themselves. And they're pretty stout to move. So we'll move this bar back one. So what we're doing right now, if you want to come in a little closer and look at it, all we're doing is pinching behind these right now, and as I squeeze that, it's just going to roll them right out. So we're just simply going to pop that out and go back one more bar. And that gained us about another 1.5 inches to tighten that on. So now, to tighten them, we're just going to put the notch of these teeth in there. Let's see if I can do this so you can see. There's one. There's two. That one's not crimped very good though. Yeah, that crimped a lot better. Layla, back up. Yeah, that's a lot tighter, but still not quite perfect. But without hopping on the inside and getting one tight in there, it's about as tight as we're gonna get it. So normally there's a little clip on here, but this one popped off on us a few years ago. It was probably on the inside somewhere, and that clip, we popped that off. So I'm just using a little shackle there, and then the excess chain, I don't like getting rid of it because that works good to go in and hook up as a safety in case these cams pop off, and it does happen. Especially when you're plowing forward and reverse, you're stuck. Just make sure you give them a little twist. Yeah, and that's as tight as we're going to get them for this year. They're relatively tight. So that's how to put on a set of triple chains.